Hey YouTube, what's crack-a-lackin'? So I'm here tonight to give my review on Panic at the Disco's new music video for their song, The Ballad of Mona Lisa. Now, first off, I'll say I'm sorry to annoy you if I'm putting up too many videos, but it's just, I really adore Panic at the Disco, and seeing their comeback, I had to comment on it, so I'm going to do a review on the video. So first off, I'm going to give a little background. Of course, everyone knows Panic at the Disco started with their first CD, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, which was an anthem CD to me, which I listened to for years, and I know all the words off of. I adore that album. It's actually one of my top 3 favorite albums all time. So yeah, and then they came out with Pretty Odd, which was okay. It was going in a different direction of A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, and it was more country rock style, and I didn't like it as much as A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, but I still did enjoy it. It was a great CD. I guess it was the different routes of Ryan Ross, former guitarist, and Brandon Urie. They kind of mixed on songs, and that's how they came up with that clash together. I think that's why Ron and John left. But yeah, getting on to it, the Ballad of Mona Lisa is actually more of a mix of the two, I'd say. It's like 80% of A Fever, and it's 20% of Pretty Odd. Now, the video starts off with a little church scene from, I'm sure you remember, Alright Sins, where you can see everything got cobwebs on it. And Brandon's hat, like, you know, his carnival leader's hat or whatever he was wearing is all cobwebbed on the chair, which is a sign that I guess it's like the death of Alright Sins, and it's coming in to the new setting, which is set up at a funeral. And Brandon and Spencer, well, more like Brandon, he was dressed up just like everyone else at the funeral, and I guess he was more of like the performance. I don't know why there'd be a performance at a funeral, though. But anyways, I have to say that this music video was amazing. I kind of had doubts knowing if Panic was going to come out with a brand new album that's going to be amazing, because I was a little bit disappointed with Pretty Odd. But this song, in general, it's amazing. It blew me out of the water. And this video, seeing how they're gone back to their old alternative, like, emo style, I guess you could say, but it's not emo, because they don't really have anything emo about them much anymore. Like, it isn't just eyeliner everywhere and makeup on their face. It's just more of like they're expressing themselves, which is really great, because this video has a great setting. So it starts out and they're performing with people walking into the funeral, and you see these steps of what to do at a funeral, which is, I guess, setting up for the story of what's going to happen, you know, at the funeral. So there was this main girl who I thought was going to be basically the Mona Lisa girl. Now, it turns out, well, I'll get to it later, but anyways, I thought this girl was Mona Lisa. So it went on to tell the story, and they were doing all these steps, opening the window, closing the window, washing the body, putting white over the body, and covering the mirror, and all that. And I was kind of curious as to what it was leading up to, and we actually find out that it was Brandon Urie who died underneath the blanket, which is pretty cool, because just like Alright Sins, there was 2 different personalities, I guess you could say. Brandon Urie performing, and his spirit, ghost, whatever it was, trying to find revenge for the girl or guy who caused his death. Now, it was pretty good leading up to it. Of course, in a music video, you can't have like an hour and a half long explanation of what's going on, but they did it in a great amount of time, so it's really good. You find out that there's this little girl who Brandon, when he's the ghost, is trying to contact, because he can't get in touch with anyone else there. They're all basically, they can't see him. But this one girl, who I'm guessing, now I'm probably right, of course, it's Mona Lisa, the little girl. He's like, Mona Lisa, will you help me? And you can see he lifted the blanket, and he had a pouch on his side, which said, Mary did it. Which is kind of weird, because I don't know how there'd be an explanation in his pocket if he was dead, saying Mary did it. It was a bit odd, but, you know, it still gave away that she was the killer, the one who I thought was Mona Lisa. And I was like, oh man, what a douche, why'd she kill him? But yeah, it was a great music video, and the ending was really great, because you see the people, like, they're in like shock and awe that this girl murdered Brendan, or whoever his character was, and they had some kind of sling shooter or some kind of web catcher, or like some kind of net thing, and they launched it to catch her, which I found kind of weird, because the setting was kind of like 1800 style, and I don't know how they have a device like that back then. So I found that a bit odd, but it was a great video. It was kind of funny and kind of entertaining, so I guess that's the main point of it. The video ended with the girl being dragged off, I guess being burned to the post, or something along the lines of death, because back then, I guess is either beheading, hanging, or any way you can murder someone, basically, back in the 1800s or whenever the setting was. Overall, the music video was, of course, amazing. I've been waiting for the comeback of Panic at the Disco for a long time. They are back with this apparent steampunk. I never really listened to it, but this is the new genre they have. And I gotta say, it's pretty interesting. I'm definitely gonna get this album, and I'm gonna review it, which is why I'm putting this up right now, because I'm so eager to review it and hear the album, I just had to do the music video itself. The song, oh, okay. Well, the song, of course, is just amazing. The lyrics are great, and Brandon's singing is amazing, just like always. So the pros of this video was a great setting, great detail of what they were telling, great set, great costumes overall, like the people dressed, just like all their other videos. And, a Fever album, the videos off Pretty Out were kind of lame to me. Another pro was the character settings with the ghost and how they find out. That was really enjoyable. Some of the cons I had were just the netting, I guess, itself, because I found it funny, which is why I don't really want to call it a con, but I guess just back in that setting, I don't know how you have like a net launcher to catch someone. It's kind of, I'm pretty sure it was unheard of and unmade at that time, but it was still amazing, and I loved it. I want to know your opinion down below of what you thought of this music video. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link down in my pajama pants. Well, you know, the bar down below. So yeah, give me your comments down below on what you think of this video, if you think the album's going to be amazing. If you like me doing these video reviews, I guess tell me. If not, sorry, I'll stop making them. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video just as much as I did. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for This Week in Music. So remember, music for life. Music for the day, music tomorrow, music for life. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.